Hello, beautiful BD friends. How are you? Happy Thursday. We are coming, and we are BBD, my friends, beating by daylight. I mean, I do have lights, but we are beating during the day, so this should be a fun project. Today we're going to do some Beebeecraft, a really simple, easy peasy, pumpkin squeezy wire wrap bracelet. But it actually did throw me for a little bit of a curve, my friends. I will tell you, because I'm not used to working. We're going to be working with this dead soft wire, and I'm not used to working with this soft wire. So it was a bit of a challenge for me, but we'll get into that in a second. Let's look at today's good word. Find joy in the ordinary. And this is very important right now, my friends, because this is the time of year, right, where everything is just bigger and brighter, and there's just so much to do, and it's just so many things to see and places to go, things to do, like try, things to eat, different recipes. We've got all kinds of madness going on right now, my friends, and it's great. It's a beautiful madness, but it is important during this time of year when everything is so much bigger to find joy in the ordinary. Because those are really like those ordinary joys, they're kind of priceless if you ask me. But that's just me. I'm just humble peoples here. I'm just humble peoples. Okay, so today, I wanted to show you guys too. I made some ornaments last night. So I'm going to show you a couple real quick. This was the first one I did. It's not great because it's like red on red. In a perfect world, I would have made this green. I thought that there's green sparkles, and I thought that would pick up more. But I was mistaken. But it's okay. It's still lovely. But did not. These are all ribbon earrings, by the way. But did not come out the way I wanted. So we did this little guy. We did this guy. And guys, I have some music playing in the background. That's just, my normal thing. I'm sorry if it's too loud. I try to keep it at a respectable, decibel level. But I kind of need that music, This is the way my anxiety is set up. All right. We got one. This is my favorite. I did this for my kiddos, Haley and Frankie. So guys, I think I am going to set up a live Friendsmas party on December 20th. It's a Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday. And I think we'll do 7 p.m. We're going to do it on Facebook, though, my friends. I do have a Facebook, like a jewelry page. So I think we're going to do it on there just because with YouTube, I feel like there's more troll bots, And I don't have a moderator, and I don't really feel like I need a moderator at this point in my career because I really don't do lives that often. So, I mean, eventually I might need one, but right now I think I'm okay. But I don't want to do a live on YouTube for that reason. And I have this guy too. I did this guy with a shower. I'm going to do a lot more of these. This was just kind of a test out, and it came out okay. I messed up a little bit up here, so that's why the bow is off to the side, actually, because I was covering up. No, I messed up here, and I was covering that up. Y'all didn't see nothing. Okay, but yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it on Facebook. Let me just fix this real quick. And we're going to do those kind of ornaments, and I'm testing out a couple other ornaments. We're just going to have fun. We're going to hang out. I'm going to wear my Christmas festivities, my fineries. We might have some dip. We might have some dip and chips, and I can give you guys some recipes for dips. That could be fun. We'll make some ornaments, and we'll just have fun. So, yeah, I think Friday, December 20th, and I will post a link to my Facebook jewelry page if you guys want to come and join me for that. All right, so let's bring in our beading mat because we have blown enough of Beebeecraft's time with nonsense. So I don't know if you guys remember, and I'm going to dump the project out here. We had these Tibetan style beads that we got from Beebeecraft. I did have my cheat sheet. I had all my stuff prepared here, and then I moved something, and now everything is gone. I did have my cheat sheet here, though. Where it went is anybody's business, but I will put all the links into the description box. Seriously, where did that? It's in like a little notebook. Like, how does the notebook just get little feet and run away? I don't understand. But I've wasted enough time. So yeah, so these came in. I feel bad because I have all my information on there. I believe you got 20 of these, and I believe they were 9 something. Hold on, let me look for that information. Okay, friends, sorry. It was right next to me, but it fell down on the side. So these were the Tibetan beads. You get 50 pieces. See, it's a good thing I found my little sheet. You get 50 pieces for $9.17. And we are also going to be using this wire, which you get 4 packs of wire in this. So you get the antique goldy brass bronze color. It was too much, Kyle. And then you get this like lovely silver. It's brighter silver. You get this gold and a bright copper. So you get those, and they say they're all tarnish resistant, and I'm not going to call anybody out if that's what they say. I'm going to believe them. And that is, let me find that one, $21.46 for all 4 rolls. Now, I did do my due diligence, of course, and I went on the website before shooting this, and the prices have not changed. The prices are still all the same. We are also going to be using these little baby pyrite. If you guys remember these. Oh. So gorgeous, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. So those, my friends, for 3 strands of those baby pyrites are $4.40 for 3 strands of those gorgeous, gorgeous pyrites. So we're going to be using those. I feel like my music got louder. It's an aggressive song that's on right now. So what you're going to need is we're going to need a couple of these. So what I've decided to do in my, it's going to take me a second to put this together. Okay, this is our clasp. I had some that we're going to make together, of course. And I separated. So this one is like it's like a coin, and it's got blue on either side, and then it's got the red around. And I also have this coin. It's the opposite, right? It's got red on the face, and then it's got blue around. So I figured that's fun. And then we have a couple of these barrels that have both colors. And then we have this guy who's also a little bit different, but has both colors, just a little bit different looking. So I've kind of staggered them. And then we have this guy, which is like our little saucer. It's like a little saucer. I'm trying to remember how I stagger these guys. I tried to do like every other. This is our clasp. So, oh my God, my music sounds really loud all of a sudden. Give me a second. All right, friends, sorry. Sometimes on my, I play my music through my television. I have like a speaker bar, and sometimes some songs are just louder than others. I don't understand. All right, so we've laid out our pattern, and I've kind of done like every other, as far as like this is a smaller round bead, and then I've done a column every other, so that kind of spaces it out. And then we're going to put a jump ring in between all of these. Bless you. We're going to put a jump ring. This is our clasp. That's going to be a little bit different. Guys, I tried to do like a hook and eye clasp. I really did. And I just couldn't get the hook down. The wire was way too soft for me to do the hook. So we have also a couple dangles here, and we'll talk about those in a second. I'm just laying everything out here. Got a couple head pins you're going to need, right? We've got a couple of the pyrite dangles. Don't worry, my friends. It's all going to come together. It's all going to come together, I promise. This guy got caught in here. What's going on, my friend? All right, we got our jump rings. We're going to get jump rings. Lots of jump rings here. I'm just going to put them to the side. We don't need these jump rings right this second. Okay. We're going to have a lobster claw. I will explain these guys in a second after we're done our bracelet. Those will come into focus. Here's our other single guy. Here's our 2 dudes. That dude, and I should have a moon. I do. All right, so basically these are going to be dangles, because I thought that this was, this blue and this red, and oh my gosh, my friends, look at these little red moons. These are bamboo coral, sir. That's my chair. These are bamboo coral, and I just think they're just little moons. I just think they're so special. Can you not do that to my chair? I'm so sorry. I just had to yell at Mike. All day he's been doing just stuff. I don't know what is in the air. I don't know if it's some kind of Christmas cat crack. I'm not really sure, but they're all hopped up today, so fair warning. All right, so let's start making some of our dangles. So what I had thought, we were going to do a pyrite dangle, right? We're going to do a pyrite dangle for each one. So I think we're starting over here. So each jump ring is going to have a set of dangles on it, because I can't help myself. And every set of jump rings, let's see, so it's going to be 1 jump ring, 2 jump rings, 3, 4, let's put 1 here. This little single guy I'm saving for the end. There's going to be 1 here, and there's going to be 1 there. And I did put 2 aside, so we're going to make another one for somewhere. And then with these chips, we're going to make some of those too. And the moons, I figured we would do every other, so that one will get a moon, that one will get a chip, a moon, a chip, a moon, a chip. Okay. So let's make our dangles first. So we're just going to, these are just some little 20, these are probably like a 24 gauge head pin. These are a ball head pin. So I'm going to put, and tools, you'll just need your regular tools, right? You're going to need some cutters. There goes my light. Okay. Whew, man, it's been a day, my friends, and it's only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my goodness. You're going to need a set of chain nose pliers. I have a couple of different ones that I like to bounce back and forth with. And you're also, step bail making pliers. I don't hardly ever use those. I do sometimes, not a lot. So I forgot to bring them over. You know, it wouldn't be a call video if I didn't forget at least 2 things. Here is your stepped, because they're different size bails. So it's a step bail making pliers. And why I really like these is because obviously it'll make a consistent loop every single time. So I love that. So we are going to use those. All right, so let's start with our dangles. So I'm just going to get my regular, oh no, am I doing my, yeah, we're doing our, oh, sorry. We also need regular round nose pliers. I'm a whole mess today, my friends. What is going on? I'm just going to bend the wire over like that. We want to create a space for some wraps. Now I want to make this loop a little bit bigger. I kind of made the loops a little bit bigger because I thought it was just fancy. And it just allows it to just hang a little bit longer, a little bit looser. So we're going to go ahead about midway. We're going to take that over. We're going to twirl our pliers out of the way. We're going to bring our wire back over this way. And then we're going to center up this loop, right? And now we're just going to finger wrap. Right? Making nice little wraps in here. Until you can't wrap anymore. Don't force it. Take it off the tool. Ma'am. Sorry about all the noise, my friends. And then we're just going to go and cut that. There's been lots of activity out here today. Cars driving around, all kinds of stuff going on. Sometimes sometimes when you wind your wire up and it gets like a little out of shape. And then you can't get to it to cut it. See that little guy? We're just going to squeeze him down. Right? Just carefully. And if that loop goes a little, oh my goodness. Sometimes I find if you hold it by the loop, because it will spin, right? So sometimes you just have to hold it by the loop and close it down. There we go. Now we'll close that down. If the loop goes a little awry, that's okay. We just come in here and correct that. Make him nice and like he's supposed to be. All right, so we're going to do that dangle. I'm trying to lay my tools down because I know that's really loud. So now we're going to do these 2 little guys. These are those little pyrites. And they have a decent, for as small as they are, they have a decent hole that they will fit pretty nicely on this wire. No struggles there. I don't know if they would fit on the 20 gauge wire. I don't know. Okay, again, making a little bit of a bigger loop here. Bringing that around. We're come over here, switch up hands, and I will center my loop. Okay. And we're just finger wrapping in the space. Okay. I don't know what that was, it just bounced off. All right. No, my luck, it was probably like a piece of vital skin that I need to survive. And now I'm in trouble. I need a life-saving skin graft surgery. That's probably, no, my luck as of late. That's what it was. I'll let you know. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you informed. All right, I'm not sure where this guy goes. I want to say he goes over here. And then we're going to do a nugget. I don't see a place for a nugget, but the nugget will come in. The nugget will come in play shortly. I'm actually going to do a little nugget stack. So 1 nugget and then 2 nuggets. I don't like how that looks. So let's try. This is a good thing about nuggets. See, I don't like that little bit of wire poking out. Like you can kind of see it. I don't like that. So I like to kind of sit 2 flatter sides together. And that's not always easy when you're stacking them up. It has a little bit of wire showing there, but I'm not gonna stress that. But when it's 2 little nuggets, I like to make them look nice and properly dressed and not peeking and flashing people, because I don't have bail money, my friends. I just don't. I'm on a fixed income. I cannot just go and bail beads out of bead purgatory because they want to be indecent. I can't do it. I can't. I have to start a GoFundMe. I'm going to actually use my tool here because this is not as much wire. And you can use your tool here, just wind it up. Sometimes when I get it started, then I'll just roll it. I'll roll that beautiful bean footage. Okay. And there's our nugget. See that? Just a wire. I curl it all up and then I can't get in there and cut it. It's like a whole, it's like I'm performing surgery right now. Did you guys know I'm a doctor? Look at that cut. Surgical precision, my friends. Surgical precision. And then we get to work. Now, I'll tell you a funny story. Because our dangles are done. So now we're going to make our links. And the funny story with the links are, so this is dead soft wire. I don't know if it says that anywhere, but it is craft wire. So it's soft. And this is a 20 gauge. I didn't realize, the first 4 links I tried to make, I kept breaking the wire. It kept breaking at the loop. And I was like, what is happening here? I'm just going to cut myself about, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm going to cut myself 2, about 3-inch pieces. And then I'm going to cut myself a little bit longer piece for the clasp. But anyway, so the loops kept breaking on me. And I was like, what is happening right now? Because I had a bad experience with their bead stringing wire, and we'll go into a second video that I'm going to be doing. But oh my gosh, guys, I just noticed my lobster claw broke. Look at that. Look what happened there. He had enough. He was, I'm going to be honest. I wore this bracelet when I made it for the whole day, and he probably just had enough of my shenanigans. So he said, I'm done. I quit. Anyway, that's fine. We'll replace him. But I kept breaking my loops, and I was like, what is happening here? And it turns out I was just being too hard on the wire, because I am used to German style wire, which is a half hard wire. And you can kind of abuse it a little bit, I guess, and it's fine. But this is a little bit gentle and delicate. So guys, don't abuse this wire. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to come here. I'm going to go about a quarter of a way down. And I'm going to make a gentle bend. That's another thing I was doing. I guess I was bending it too hard. I don't know, but the wire was snapping like crazy. So I thought it was defectional. Is that a word? It is now. I thought it was defectional because of, the bead stringing wire. And it turns out it was user error. So I'm going to use these, and I'm going to use them on the smallest mandrel. And why I'm doing this is because I want all of my loops to be uniform. And this is where I was really doing the most damage to the wire. I was taking it out like nobody's business. Be very gentle. Taking that over. And we're not going to make a bunch of loops here. And I am going to use my tool because I really did not give myself a lot of wire here. At all. And we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to wrap. We're just going to make 2 simple wraps. I know this doesn't look great, but we can fix it. Or we can start over. So look how that's all, because I'm not used to this kind of wire. So we're just going to go ahead. Maybe. Look what I did. I'm just going to cut another piece of wire. Look how crazy soft it is. Like, I'm still learning, my friends. I think maybe I didn't cut myself enough wire. Well, you know what? I'm going to cut myself some more because I want to show you this bracelet. And I'm going to cut bigger pieces of wire because, listen, my friends, if you are proficient with the craft wire, first of all, congratulations. That's an amazing task. But you probably don't need as much of this wire as I do. I have to be really careful with wrapping it or I will break it. And now I'm just warming it up with my fingers. You don't even need your nylon jaw pliers with this wire. You just warm it up with your fingers. All right, let's try this again. Coming down 3/4 of the way, gentle bend. And we are going to get our fancy pliers here. And we're going to put it in the smallest mandrel. Bringing that wire over gently. See how slow I'm going? You have to go this slow with this wire. It's a beautiful wire. It wraps lovely. There is no defection in this wire at all. It's just me. And then we're just going to make a little wrap here. And I know that's looking really weird. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I'm going to take it off the tool. Yeah. I have some other, guys, besides the ribbons, if you want to come to the party and make ornaments with me, get all kinds of ribbons. You can go to the Dollar Tree. I got a lot of my stuff at the Dollar Tree. I also went to the lobby and got some stuff at the lobby. But most of the stuff I have from the lobby is from last year. But, guys, they're 50% off all of their Christmas making stuff. I think they're 50% off of all their Christmas stuff in general. But you guys can go check that out. And so you need some ribbons, all kinds of ribbons, some thick ribbons, some little ribbons. If you guys want to get some Scrabble tiles, you can find them on Amazon. Just type in Scrabble tile. What else do we got? Oh, the shower. I guess I'll make a video and show you guys what you need. But most of the stuff came from the Dollar Tree. I'm really excited about our party. You know what, guys? I'll make a post on my Facebook page with materials that you'll need. And maybe we'll go to the dollar store and shoot a little video. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting adventurous. My friends. You're going to be seeing my face a lot more. I'm so sorry for that. All right. Now, here's a little bit of a learning curve to you guys. If you are using these step bail making pliers, you see how that does not quite, I don't know if you can see, there's not quite enough room in there to get my pliers inside of that little corner. And that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take this wire, we're going to start to turn it over. After we get it to a certain point, we're just going to roll our pliers into place. And then as we bring the wire over, we're going to bring our tool over. And then that's how we do that. Okay. And also, guys, it's really important to make sure that your loops are all going in the same direction. Okay. Just straightening everything up here. And then we're going to go ahead and just wire wrap. Okay. And making sure all of our loops are straight and on there. I like to straighten them up while they're on the tool. It's just easier that way. With this wire anyway. With the German style wire, I will sometimes take it off the tool and use my pliers to straighten up the loops. But this is a really, really soft wire. And so I don't know why. It cuts weird too. I don't know. It doesn't cut like German style wire. I guess because it's softer. So if I was using other wire, I would just take 2 tools and line them up, and that's how you get your loop. So we're going to do one more of these loops together. Yeah, it's a really easy project, guys. I'm taking it really slow because, again, not comfortable with this wire. I have a fun project, another bracelet project. I don't know what is with me in the bracelets lately. But I have another bracelet project coming up with some knotting, and we're going to be using the beetle on knotting tool. That's exciting. I've never done a tutorial with that before, so I'm really excited about that. And we're going to be using those gemstone chips that we got from the Beebeecraft order, guys. I'll put the unboxing in the description if you didn't see it, so you can see these products when I unbox them. And just FYI, the gemstone, the chips, I don't really think they're chips. I think they're more nuggets than anything, honestly. They're gorgeous, but they're not chips. They're nuggets. They're definitely nuggets. Little nuggets. Okay. That's enough, Kyle. I had to get one in. Just working along, making sure this is nice and, you know. I also don't like to pinch down too hard on this wire, so I'll just roll my pliers around a little bit and make sure that's all tucked in. We're going to do this little guy here. These beads are so pretty. And it's a really, like I said, it is a simple bracelet, but it's just, I don't know, it's super cute. And I have a little bonus after this tutorial. I have a little bonus tutorial. Okay. See that is not meeting up. So we will go ahead and we will move our wire and twist our pliers at the same time, bring our wire around and then bring it over. And that will meet up your deficit there, because there's a little bit of a space deficit. I'm going to call this Space Patrol and say, excuse me, we have a deficit. I think I'm going to make some peppermint hot chocolate for our party too. And there may or may not be peppermint schnapps in it. I'm just saying. It's a Friday night, my friends. You never know what's going to happen. Not with me anyway. If you know, you know. All right. So I'm a fun time. There we go. So we've done our links. Now let's work on our clasp. And we needed this little bit of extra longer wire. And I hope it's going to be enough. It should be. This is going to be our, okay, so like I said, guys, I could not make a hook with this, and you guys might be pros at hook making with this wire. I tried 10 different hooks. I thought I was going to run out of wire. And no, I didn't, maybe not 10. I think I did 3, and I was like, I know my limits. That's enough for me. So I just went in my stash and got myself a little hook that kind of matches, but we are going to make the eye part of the hook situation. We are going to do the eye part. So we're going to take this longer piece of wire. Again, we're going to come down about, not quite halfway, maybe a little past 3/4. And we are going to, again, Miss, I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Apparently there's another dog outside. Look at that. It just bends up so quick like that. Okay, that's enough. But for this, because this is going to be a more substantial part of the design, I just wanted to make it a little fancy. We're going to make this loop twice. So we're going to go around like we would make a normal loop. And then we're going to take this wire and we're going to lift up our jaws and continue that path, right? So then you have this. And what I like to do from here is I'll take these little pliers and I'll just bring these wires together, because I like when they're nice and friendly, right? I like to bring them together a little bit. Okay. Then we'll take this wire like we were making a loop. We'll come over here like we're making a wrap loop, because we are. Okay. Making sure those loops are the same size. Oops, wrong way. Making some nice consistent wraps here. Okay, making sure all those loops, and this is why it's a good thing to use this tool when you're doing a double loop, because then you know your loops are going to be the same size. All right, we're going to come back here and we are going to snippety dippity. I was going to tell you guys a funny story. I was thinking in my head and now I don't remember what I was going to say. I don't know. And if you want, you can take your pliers and just kind of scrunch those up a little. That's not a word. It is now. Look at you. That's why you guys come here. You want to learn the new dictionary according to Call. I'm here for you, my friends. I'm here for you. I don't know what happened there. It usually doesn't look like that. I'm not sure what I did, but we're going to just continue because I kind of like it. It's different. It's organic. All right. Okay, that's Bobo. He's playing with the door. All right, so we're going to come over here. And now I'm going to make a little bit more of a, maybe a little bit of a bigger bend here. Oh, we're not going to bend on. Everything has to be in the same direction. All right, sorry. All right, so I was totally going in the wrong direction. All right, enough shenanigans, Carl. Get it together. Now I'm going to get fancy, and I'm going to use this one. This is the second to the smallest. So this is the next guy up, and again, over. Bringing that wire over, and we are going to open up the pliers and feed that wire through again and bring him through a second time. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead with these little pliers and just kind of bring those wires together. Right, there we go. And then where is here? Okay. Then I'm going to bring the wire around, switch hands, line it all up. See, I think that's why I got that little extra bump loop, because I wasn't lined up properly. Maybe. I don't know. My first bracelet didn't look like that. I don't understand why. All right. I think that should fix that. And if this wire doesn't break on me, I'll be really shocked, because I've been playing with it too much. That's the one thing I've not gotten used to about this wire, is that if you play with it a little too much, it will break. It will absolutely break. The German style wire is not quite. See, that's a good loop. And I'm not sure what happened here, but this is looking good. Excuse me. I don't know, man. I guess the German style wire can just take a lot, because it's got that more, what is the core? Something about the copper core. That's what gives it its rigidity and strength. All right. That's strength for you lay people that haven't been following me very long. By the way, if you're new to me, welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. And this bigger loop is going to go on the outside. I appreciate you so much, and you are in for a ride, my friends, because we have fun over here. All right, and now we just get to put it together. This is the easy part. So I have a bunch of 6mm jump rings here, and they are already kind of open because I did put this bracelet together once and I wore it. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to connect jump rings. It's just real simple, and each jump ring is going to get a charm. So every jump ring gets one of these little pyrite charms, and then we're going to do a moon charm. Okay, and then we're going to connect our next link. So there are going to be 3 things on this jump ring. So just make sure that you have some nice sturdy jump rings to hold all of the goodness. These are 18 gauge stainless steel from Bargain Bee Box. What? It's true, my friends. It's true. Okay, the other important thing is to make sure we are laying this down, because we want all of our charms to be on the same side of the jump ring. So picking this jump ring up, can we put this on here? I guess we just do it this way. I was trying to remember if I put the charms on first, but just make sure that all of our charms are on the right side, right? So all of our charms are going to go on this side. Again, we're going to do a pyrite, and then we're going to do a blue chip here. These are howlite, I believe. They're not turquoise, because I'm not that fancy, but I believe they're howlite. We could lie and say turquoise. I mean, it's not really a lie, is it? Because if we're not 100% sure, it could be turquoise, even though I know it's not, but it could be. You never know. Okay, making sure, let's go ahead and make sure our dangles are on the right side. And they are. Or are they? Are they on the right side? Are y'all on the right side of the jump ring? I don't know if they are, my friends. I might have put them on the wrong side. Nope, they're on the right side, I think. What is going on? Nope, I think I put them on the wrong side. Okay, let's figure this out, shall we? Okay. Yeah, I did. I put them on the wrong side, my friends. I sure did. As I was telling you. Don't do it. Maybe we put the charms on first. Let's try that. I think that's what I did. Makes it a little just easier to keep everybody in check, because some people like to go off on their own, and I'm whatever. All right, so let's lay this down. Let's put our charms on our jump ring first, so we know they're on the right side. And then we're going to make sure that's why I always lay this down. And then we will connect. So we know for sure that those are on the right side. I just made this project like 2 days ago. You think I remember. Okay, we're just closing those jump rings. That one did not close very nicely. Okay, I don't need to do the tooth bite because I don't feel any gaps in there. You could do a little tooth bite on that one. I see a little bit of a seam, and I am that anal retentive. Okay. Yeah, just part of the gift, the gifts that were given to me in my mind. That's how I see it. Okay, laying that down, making sure everything is on the right side. Grabbing our next jump ring and our next series of charms. We're starting. Oh, look, we did it backwards. Oh, that's okay. So we'll do it this way. Let's do, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll do the moon first. It doesn't really matter. I was trying to keep the pyrites in the beginning. Oh, Lord. I was trying to keep the pyrites in the beginning, but I don't really think it matters, honestly. Okay. We're going to hook that in there so we know everybody's on the right side. And then we are doing this longer guy. And this will make, these are 6mm jump rings. So if you use this size jump ring, this project will make about a 7¼ inch bracelet. About a 7¼ inch. We'll measure it afterwards, but I'm pretty sure that's what I measured it at. Okay, laying that down. Our next jump ring. So let's do the pyrite first since we're mixing it all up. Why not? Okay. Hook that in. Now we're doing this other coin guy. And we are going to start and finish with a flying saucer. I thought that would be fun. Always make sure we lay our work down. Yeah, and the next jump ring. So what have you guys been up to? Why does that one look smaller? That one's, oh, this was probably the clasp jump ring. I'm not sure why there's a smaller one in there. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the clasp deal. I'm not sure. But how are you guys doing? Y'all done your Christmas shopping? I can't believe. And my friends celebrating Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all the other holidays, I want you guys to know that that I'm wishing you happy, happy, happy holidays. I know it's not all about Christmas. Just seems like that's the most celebrated or the most recognized, I guess. I recognize everyone. So happy holidays to all of my non-Christmas observing friends. I hope you are having, I'm not sure, I think Hanukkah's going on right now. I'm not exactly sure, I'll be honest. But if it is going on right now, I hope you guys are having amazing, amazing Hanukkah. All right, laying that down. And we are doing our last, no, this is our second to last jump ring. This is our last link. Okay. And we're going to do some chippies. All right. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I know you're probably not used to that. I'm just concentrating. Okay. All right, my friends. And we are done the difficult part, right? So now we're just going to put on our hooky. It wasn't difficult at all. This was an easy bracelet. Just if you are used to a different wire, it's a little bit of a learning curve. Let's do the pyrite first. No, let's do the moon first. Or should we do the pyrite? Yeah, let's do the pyrite first. Decisions. Sometimes they're hard. Okay. Then we're going to connect our hook. That little jump ring might have been in this bracelet. I'm not sure. So I don't know if this is going to be 7¼ inches anymore. I don't really know where he came from. He might have been a hitchhiker. I'm not sure. So here's our first bracelet. And I say first bracelet because I'm about to bring you something a little clever that I thought of. It's nothing fancy, my friends. Let me go ahead and put this on. So now my wrist is a good, let's measure it. I think it's gonna be a little shorter because I think I might have put that little jump ring in somewhere. I don't know. I don't know, my friends. I know I'm driving you guys nuts. Okay, so we're still right at 7 1/4. That's good. And I didn't take my water pills yesterday, my friends. I totally forgot. So I might be heavy with fluid. It's one of the, looks like I'm doing good. Usually my wrist is about 6 3/4 to 7. Today it's looking like my wrist is at a 7, which is fine. So there you go. We got these fun little dangles. What? But then, my friends, but wait, there's more. I was sorting my leather and I came across this, and I said, oh, that's really a very nice accent color. So then I went ahead and made myself a little accent bracelet with a moon. I put a moon on here. Made myself this little accent bracelet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this one on. This one might prove to be difficult. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm just going to go off camera for a second. You will still hear my voice. Don't be afraid. I'm still with you. I'm just trying to do bracelet magic on my own. Because I still have not made myself one of those little bracelet helpers that every single time I thought I had it and then I moved it and I didn't have it. My goodness. I know I keep saying I'm going to make one of those bracelet helpers and I keep forgetting. Oh my God. What is going on? Look, it's stuck. Look, it's stuck. It's stuck in my nail. Listen, my friends, if you came here for real beading, then you got your money's worth today. You got your money's worth today. Speaking about money, I want to thank whoever is watching the commercials. Whoever's watching the ads in their entirety, I'd like to thank you because I made $1.01 on YouTube. And it's my first YouTube revenue. And I don't care. It's amazing. At first it was 53 cents and now it's $1.01. So big shout out to you guys, whoever's watching the ads. I appreciate you. So we have this cute little, like, you know, it's a little stack, but it's not. So we're going to make one of these little leather pieces. And of course, I did not bring my ruler over. Shocker. Shocker. I think I might get adventurous and shoot the knotting video today too. I haven't decided. I'm a little nervous about it. I'm really nervous about the ladder stitch bracelet I have coming up for Gemstone Orphanage. But, you know. Okay, so for this, guys, this is where these little guys come in handy. These are little cord ending findings. They come in different sizes. You can get bigger ones. These are like a single channel. So you can put one. This is, what kind of cord is this here? AC Moore. Oh my goodness. They've been out of business for a hot minute, haven't they? So this is the dimensions here. That 1/8 of an inch. Made in the USA, proudly, I just want to say. But here we go. So let's measure this out to about, we're going to do about, because my wrists are, I want to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to cut this at actually 7 inches. Do I have scissors? Why would I have scissors? Do not cut this suede lace with your nice cutters, my friends. Don't do it. And if you do it, don't come crying. I'm not paying that bill. I'm sorry. I told you don't do it. But sometimes you just got to learn on your own. All right, I did. I learned on my own. All right, so is this about a 7-inch piece? Or did I get a little crazy? I got a little crazy. Oh, Lady Gaga's on. I'm all about that. Okay. So this is really, really simple. You have these little end caps. Now these do have this little extra piece of real estate here, which is to me is an added piece of security, and I enjoy that. All right, so this is going to be the back because this bracelet wants to naturally curve this way. So I will let it do what it wants to do. Who am I to say you can't? So this is the back. So you can use a little glue here. I will not because I don't feel like you need glue in this, but if you want to put glue, you certainly can. You can put a little glue here. Put your leather piece on. Make sure it's not sticking out. And this is why you want to cut your leather sort of true, because you don't get you'll get a little extra space here. But this pretty much fits on, you know, right up to that part. So let's do that. Okay, we're going to take this little trap door. That's what I call it. And we're going to close. Sometimes these are crooked. And we're going to close that little trap door down. Make sure our leather is nice and secure inside. And she is. Okay, I will hold this all down here with my thumbnail. Now this is where you want to be really slow. So what I like to do is I just like to kind of get them all so they're ready centered. And then I will work on one side and then the other side, but I'll do it in increments. So I'm just pushing this down a little bit and then I'll switch it over. I don't like to do one whole side and then the other side. And then again, I'm just going to do that because what happens is it will get a little like, it will flare out. And you just have to keep that in mind. Don't smash anything down completely, right? We're just kind of making small bends. You can just smash it down if you want. If you have that confidence. I do not have that confidence about just smashing stuff down. Okay. All right. So that side's pretty good. Now we just got to work on this side again. Again, squaring it up just a little bit. Now we can kind of not smash it, but see how it flares out here? That's normal. Take your pliers and just kind of squeeze it. Squeeze everything into place. Right? You can just squeeze that all into place. And then you can just hit it again. But if you smash it down too hard, it will separate again. So just keep that in mind. Okay? And I am fairly happy with that connection. It is solid. It looks pretty clean. That's on the other side. It looked pretty clean. So now we're going to do our other side. Laying it in that channel. The closing of the trap door sometimes proves difficult. Close that trap door. Make sure your leather is seated nice in there. Hold it here with your thumb and then we can start. Sometimes you can come in here and just make sure that door is closed really nice. And just tap that down a little bit. Okay. I'm going to start on one side. I'll try to go a little faster here. Okay. I'm going to switch hands. And we're going to work on the other side. And you could use these for like, for necklaces. Like if instead of using chain, you want to use a little fancy leather. You can, these are really inexpensive at Amazon. And the pack that I got, this one's a little, not as nice, but we'll work on it. The pack that I got has multiple sizes in it. So it has some, this is the single, has some that have, I was going to do a double strand, but the double one wasn't big enough to fit 2 pieces of this suede in it without being on, like, kind of on top of each other a little, and I didn't really want that look. Okay. So there's the back. Just fix this. Okay, and you want to make sure there's no jagged edges. Of course, there's not. That's completely down. And we are secure, my friends. And that was it. Just a little bit of diligence. And now we're just going to put on some jump rings. And we are going to put this project to bed. Oh, maybe I know why. I think this little guy I know why he's there now. It came to me suddenly in the night. It came to me a vision that said, call, you know where oh, I didn't get a lobster claw, did I? Well, we're going to pretend there was a lobster claw. So let me get a lobster claw. Cheesy crazy. My goodness. OCD, ADHD, PPC, YMCA. I got it all, my friends. I got it all. I got all the alphabets. All right, let's put out a little clasp here. One that's not going to break. That's too little. That's too little. Oh, motorboats even. You guys get dinner and a show. Well, I don't know if you get dinner with it. That's up to you. But I'm not responsible for the dinner portion of this show. I'm just responsible for the entertainment, and you're welcome in advance. Let's see. What is... Oh, she's stiff. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. Let's do it, my friends. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I want to put it on so you can see. It looks really pretty. Like, I might even make like 2 more of these and just have myself a little, You can do some different colors, right? If you got different color leathers, you can mix all your colors. I mean, we're getting fancy. Did I even put this on the right way? I don't think I did. I was too busy talking. You hear my stomach? She's getting hungry. I think I'm going to have some SpaghettiOs. Yes, I know I'm 50 years old. I understand that. I'm still going to have some SpaghettiOs for lunch. With the meatballs, my friends, because protein's important. SpaghettiOs and meatballs. I will go even one further and really gross you out and tell you that I really like the SpaghettiOs with the Franks, but I can't find them anymore, probably because they took them off the shelf, because they probably had, like, I don't know, something in them. I'm not going to say what, but who knows with SpaghettiOs. Who knows with SpaghettiOs? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. All right, I'm just going to open up this guy here, and I'm going to put my dangles on him. This bracelet is extra special because she gets 2 dangles. The other bracelet only have 1 dangle. But we're not going to tell her, right? We're not going to tell the other bracelet because then she might get. Like, why do I only have 1 dangle? Well, because, I don't know. But you have the moon dangle, my friend, so that's probably why. Because that dangle is special. And you could also, oh my God, I just got a good idea, guys. You could put a bunch of dangles on the jump rings and just thread them on here, and you could have like a shaker charm leather bracelet. Stop it. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do next. If you guessed Kyle's gonna have a leather shaker bracelet on, you are correct. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this guy on, and then we're gonna put our jump ring with our dangles on. Doesn't matter how it goes on there, just put it on there. Easier said than done. It's just a jump ring, my goodness. There we go. All right, and you could put another jump ring on here if you wanted to, you know, separate those a little bit more. You could. I'm not going to, because this should fit. This should fit really well. We'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go again, my friends. We're going to try it out. Here we go. All right, off camera. Here we go. Ooh, I made this one on maybe a little longer. That's good. It's going to fit nice. It's going to fit nice. No, maybe it's not longer. I don't know. It's still going to fit nice. I'm still working on it, my friends. Entertain yourselves in the comments. Oh, this is not a live. Oh, back to my live. I hope you guys will come hang out with me. I'm going to wear my Christmas. I have a Christmas jumpsuit. I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping Joan was going to be here for it because I have 2 Christmas jumpsuits because I couldn't decide which one I wanted. So I have an elf and a Santa Claus. And I asked Joan if she would come over to my house on Friday and we could do an ornament party together and I could dress her up, you know? Dress her up. I could dress Joan up as she could be my Santa's helper. I thought that would be a lot of fun, but unfortunately Joan has plans. And she doesn't like to drive at night, so I would have had it during the day though. But she had plans and her husband's on vacation, and I've just told you all about Joan's life. Joan, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I just told them all about your life. You're beautiful, and Joan is one of my favorite people in the whole entire world. All right, guys. Here's our lovely stack from Beebeecraft. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, my friends. It's been a fun morning. It's actually afternoon, but for me it's still morning because it's daylight. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and all the things are happening for you that are wonderful. Yeah, and until next time, keep planting the beans, my friends. Keep planting the beans. Keep taking the long way home, and you know what? Don't keep eating the cake, okay? Because at some point we have to stop eating the cake every day. But if you haven't had cake in a couple of days, then eat the cake. I ate the cake yesterday, my friends. I did. I had one of those little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. You know, it is what it is. It's a weak time of year for me. Anyway, have a great day, my friends. Until next time. Bye.